Some teams promoted, some teams are champions, some are relegated. This is the goal line. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Major apologies for last week with the no goal line technology playing up yet again. Did plan to do a midweek goal line. When it come down to it, I thought it's not worth it. Might as well just wait till today. So apologies for that. We've had quite an interesting week, haven't we, on the football over this past week, with results and Champions League the way it's gone, and the relegations the way they've gone as well. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had to pause. My internet went a bit shit as per usual. So anyway, like the Scottish Premiership, Celtic is on the title brink after a win over 10-man Rangers. Luton on the brink of drop after loss to West Ham. Burnley have already been relegated by Spurs' loss. So it says Man City edged closer to the title with a win over Fulham. I think it was 4-0. European hopefuls Newcastle held by Brighton. And Brentford beat Bournemouth 2-1. Just some breaking news is saying that Nottingham Forest equalised against Chelsea as the Reds bid to confirm survival. Obviously, what will happen is with Luton lost 3-1 to West Ham earlier. If Nottingham Forest win, Luton will get relegated. If Chelsea win, it will confirm Luton's. Luton will survive, live to fight another day. So, I mean, it doesn't look good for Luton at the moment, but we'll wait to see what happens. There was a result I wanted to tell you of last night. It was the English Football League. It was the promotion playoffs. It was Doncaster versus Crewe. Doncaster won 2-0 in the first encounter, and Crewe won 2-0 to make it 2-2 on aggregate. But Crewe win 4-3 on penalties, so Crewe will be going through to the final in a bid to try and get back into League One. So congratulations to Crewe, commiserations to Doncaster. Let's start off with, let's continue, with the scores from today. So the earlier kickoff, lunchtime kickoff, was Fulham 0, Man City 4. Then Bournemouth 1, Brentford 2, Everton 1, Sheffield United 0, Newcastle 1, Brighton 1, Tottenham 2, Burnley 1, West Ham 3, Luton 1, Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 3, and like I said a minute ago, Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea 1. Mudryk in Chelsea in the 8th minute, and Bolly in the 16th minute for Nottingham Forest. That game is currently playing at the moment, and then in the 27th minute I will keep you up to date just before we go. Scottish Premiership in the bottom 6. Already relegated Livingston 2, St Johnstone 1, Ross County 1, Motherwell 5. That was in the bottom 6, and in the top 6 it was Celtic 2, Rangers 1, Hearts 3, Dundee 0, and St Mirren 0, Kilmarnock 1. There is a promotion playoff today, semi-finals. So Crewe will either meet MK Dons or Crawley. However, Crawley are 3-0 up on aggregate already. So MK Dons at least have to do a 4-0 to win, or a 3-0 to draw and go to final time, possibly penalties. That's at 7:45, 7:45 kickoff. There's an English FA Trophy final that's currently underway. It's Gateshead 1, Solihull Moors 1, and then the 80th minute. So about 10 or so minutes left of that. There was some Scottish Championship playoffs as well today. It finished Hamilton 3, Alloa Athletic 2, but Hamilton win 5-4 on aggregate. And there was Inverness 1, Montrose 0, and the aggregate 1-0 to Inverness. Scottish League 1 playoffs, Peterhead 1, Spartans 5. The Spartans win 7-2 on aggregate, and Stirling 0, Dumbarton 0, but Dumbarton win 2-1 on aggregate. And playoff 2, the finals, East Kilbride 2, Stranraer 2, and their aggregate is 2-2 full time. So obviously no championship or nothing like that. That's all been decided. We all know who's playing in the playoffs. Tomorrow we've got more Premier League action. We've got Man United and Arsenal. That's at 4:30. That'd be quite an interesting one. And there's also Scottish Premiership. It's Hibernian versus Aberdeen. Then there's Championship promotion playoffs, the semi-finals. So you got Norwich and Leeds at 12 o'clock midday, and you got West Brom and Southampton at 2:15. There's Women's FA Cup as well tomorrow, the final. That's Man United versus Spurs. That is tomorrow. Then we go on to Monday. There's more Premier League. It's Aston Villa at home to Liverpool. That's an 8 o'clock kickoff. That'll be quite an interesting one for Monday. Tuesday is Tottenham versus Man City. You've got a Scottish Premiership, Rangers versus Dundee. Where you got more Scottish Premiership playoffs. You've got Partick and Raith Rovers. That's at 7:45. 7:45. Premier League as well. Wednesday, Brighton versus Chelsea. That's a 7:45 kickoff. And Man United versus Newcastle. That's an 8 o'clock kickoff. There's Premiership, Aberdeen and Livingston, Hibernian and Motherwell, and St Johnstone and Ross County. They're all at 7:45. And you have Kilmarnock and Celtic and St Mirren Hearts. Sorry, Kilmarnock and Celtic is 7:30. St Mirren and Hearts is 7:45. Women's Super League, you've got Spurs and Chelsea. Scottish playoffs, Hamilton, Inverness. This was all Wednesday. On Thursday, we've got promotion playoff semi-finals, Leeds versus Norwich. That will be quite an interesting one, considering that Norwich want to go back. And then the following Saturday, we've got Premiership, Celtic, St Mirren, Dundee, Kilmarnock, Hearts and Rangers. Women's Super League, you've got Arsenal, Brighton, Aston Villa, Man City, Bristol City, Everton, Leicester, Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea, Spurs and West Ham. And also it is the playoff finals, Bolton versus Oxford, to see who get promoted to the Championship. That's at 4:15. But obviously I will be back next week before we get to that. So having a quick look at the tables, the Premier League table. It is 1 Man City, 2 Arsenal, 3 Liverpool, 4 Aston Villa, 5 Tottenham, 6 Newcastle, 7 Chelsea, 8th Man United, 9th West Ham, 10th Brighton, 11th Bournemouth, 12th Crystal Palace, 13th Wolves, 14th Fulham, 15th Everton, 16th Brentford, and Nottingham Forest 17th. And the bottom half is 18, 19, 20, Luton, Burnley, Sheffield United. That could change. Remember what I said, if Chelsea win, Luton could fight to live to fight another day, but with 1-1, it's everything to play for. If Nottingham Forest win, they will secure Luton's relegation as things stand, but at 1-1 it's anyone's game at the moment. So let's quickly check on that other game. Yeah, they're in the 34th minute and it's still Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea 1, currently as things go. My commiserations to, I suppose, Sheffield United and Burnley. The thing with Burnley is, sorry about that. We've got the old sirens in the background. The problem with Burnley is the long and short of it is they just haven't been good enough. I have no criticism towards Vincent Kompany. He's tried his best. He tried his best with what he had to. Fed up with constant interruptions. Sorry. He tried his best with what he had to work with. But Burnley haven't been good defensively enough. They've let too many chances slip away. And I think personally, a spell back in the Championship might give them time to reflect on what Burnley is about and why Burnley should be in the Premier League. There's a statement here from Vincent Kompany. He spoke to the BBC Sport after Burnley's defeat against Tottenham. It says here, quote, I am very lucky to be surrounded by good people, hard-working players, staff and fans who have backed the club for generations. That's who we try to do it. That's who we try to do it for every weekend. Today the Premier League is over, but tomorrow we start. Day one of doing everything we can to get back into the Premier League. The game has gone a bit like others have gone for us this season. We created chances, but the one where we missed the final pass. I'm not here sulking and feeling sorry for us, but if you take every game, every season as a learning experience, this is the step we need to get into our game. It's the chances that were missed with Burnley, which I think are a shame. Just when they go 1-0 in front, then they always seem to go back down and concede. And I think a spell back in the Championship would be good for them. But as well as reflecting, work hard and strive to get back. And remember, last season, top of the Championship. They need to be top of the Championship again and get that automatic promotion back to the Premier League. It can be done. They've done it before. With the right backing, the right manager, I think they should keep Vincent Kompany. I'm just saying. That's my own personal opinion. But I think that with good management, a good team of players who wear the badge with pride, I think they'll have no problem getting back into the Premier League. Like Vincent said, for today, the Premier League is over. Tomorrow's a new day. Now you need to start concentrating on, right, we're in Championship, there's nothing we can do about it. But how are we going to get out of the Championship? How are we going to get an automatic promotion back? I think that would be a good starting point. And see how it actually, but that's what they've got to do. They've got to just, like I say, forget about the past. It's over. Don't look towards the future. It's not there yet. Concentrate on today. What are you going to do to make? What are you going to do today to make tomorrow better? Okay, guys, that's going to do it for today. It's still Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea 1 in the 38th minute, so they will gradually be coming up to half time. You can keep up to date on the BBC app, BBC website, or the red button, or of course if you're lucky enough to have satellite or Sky or something, it'll be live on there. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me this week. Apologies about last week. I will try and bring you Goal Line every single week. We're getting some new technology soon, so fingers crossed it'll be great. Okay, but okay, people. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like. That'd be great. Comment as well of what you would like to see on the Goal Line, and share with your friends and family. Get the word out about John's Football Channel, and I will see you next week. Until then, have a good one, guys. Take care. Ciao for now.